All right, we're live. What's up, Marcos? Ray's mom, you ready to pick a box? We're ready to go. We are ready to get the jumbo break going. This one's just Series 1. The Stadium Club ones aren't filled yet. So do you want to pick a box for the group? We've got top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Bottom right, I love it. You're going to make me reshuffle everything. No, I'm just kidding. All right, going bottom right. Perfect. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. This is break 802. 802. We still got 2 Stadium Club mixers to fill. We've got 8 spots in one, and then we got 18 in the second one. All right, so if I remember correctly, the autos in these jumbos have always been that bottom, second to the bottom in the left stack. So hopefully that's still the same. Got to remember how to break Series 1. All right, we're going to fly through the base here. Shohei. We got a Shohei. Another Shohei on the team card there. Peyton Tolley. All right, and we got backwards card. Couple of inserts here. PCA on the 1991. Another PCA on the greatest hits. And looks like we got a team card here. No, it's a league leaders. Schwarber, Ohtani, and Soto. The old league leader spot. Actually, just kidding. There is no league leader spot, so we'll have to spin for that one. Let's see if there's anybody joining us on YouTube. Nobody currently. All right, we got our relic and we got a gold here. Whoops. Oopsie poopsies. Spoiled the 2 inserts. We got a dumper. Jacob Marcy. Colson Montgomery. Christian Moore. Simo. There's Basayo. Good rookie class this year. Much better than what we were looking at in Series 1 last year. Series 1 last year was basically, all All right, how am I going to do this? We'll go like this since we already saw it. Pretty much a James Wood and Dylan Cruz, and that was it. All right, Beltre. Buxton. We got a Sand Glitter here. Milwaukee. Isaac Collins. A little rookie cup action. So our gold is going to be on the back here. So we'll just go ahead and reveal it this way. Ooh, and we got a gold Sand Glitter. That's cool. That's going to be Brett Beatty out of 2026. We have a blue relic. Oh, my goodness. Let's freaking go. Game used memorabilia. Shohei on the blue. 113 of 150. And then we got a gold for the A's. Luis Morales. I've said it before. That one is 18 of 50. He's a good arm, man. So if you're disappointed by that card, don't be. I think he's gonna be a. It might not be with the A's in Sacramento, but maybe when they get to Vegas, or if he goes to another team. Nice Shohei there. What's up, Spoon? It's been a great box so far. We're only in pack 2. We got a gold to 50, a gold to 2026, a blue relic to 150, and it's the guy. Always want to see the guy. Sweet. All right, moving on. Yeah, you aren't, Colby. Somebody snatched up the Braves, but we got 2 more breaks after this that you are in, so stand by. I'm going to save all the Braves hits for that one. You know how I do. There's Cags. Colby and I have a good Braves connection. Washington, that's Jacob Young. All right, 1 backwards cards. Holy smokes, we're pulling a lot of Shohei right now. Shohei on the 91. Blue Jays, that's going to be Vladdy Jr. That card is upside down. Do we have another league leaders? Oh, my God. Wow. I've never seen a box with 2 league leaders as the hits. Skeens, Yamamoto, and Sanchez. Do we get a bonus relic? I think we got a bonus relic. Maybe it's a bonus relic auto. That would be sick. All right, we got Varsho, Cabrera. Oh my gosh, they're all upside down. Let's fix that real quick. Cabrera, Ellie, the Judge. All kinds of messed up in this pack. That's how you know it's a good pack. There's Trouty. Trouty boy. If the pack's messed up, it's because it's got an extra hit like this one. CC Sabathia for the Yanks on the game used memorabilia. So Yankees and Dodgers hitting it big. There's Bubba Chandler. We got Bryce Harper and Sand Glitter time. Diamondbacks. So 2 team cards, or 1 team card and 2 league leaders cards. That's what we're looking at right now. on the solid Navy. St. Louis hit for Ray's mom. All right, we're gonna get that one into existence for you. God, it feels so criminal putting CC over the top of a blue Shohei. Series 1 has been surprisingly good, at least for us. I think out of the 7 boxes, we've only had 1 dud. And we did hit a Bobby Witt patch auto to 10. So that was the biggest hit. And that's a pretty big hit. That's a really big hit. We got the Manzardo on the back. Another rainbow foil, it looks like. Cole Young. Mike Trout. Angels, Jose Soriano on the rainbow foil. The last 8 spots in the next break are discounted 10% off. So let's try to get that one filled. And that's going to be a Stadium Club Jumbo Mixer. Kurtzy. Garcia. Gunner. Ryan Ritter there for the Rockies. Eric Lauer. Is that another Blue Jay right behind him? We shall see. It's going to be a sand glitter. Ryan Sandberg on the 91. We got Vladdy Jr. I think it is going to be a Blue Jay. It is Joey Loperfido. Kind of interesting. He just wasn't highly publicized, but he got traded back to the Astros, which is the team he came up with. Traded last year, mid-season, to the Blue Jays. And then he got traded back to the Astros. It's always like weird when stuff like that happens. It's like, wonder what's going on there. But we're looking for Cardinals hit. That's what we've been asked to do. Maybe it's the auto. There was a Roman Anthony base rookie. All right, we got 3 backwards cards here. So that means one of them is going to be a numbered. Yep, we got a purple to 250, sand glitter, and a rainbow. Jackson Churio, Jazz Chisholm on the all-tops team. Third baseman for St. Louis. There we go, Arenado. There's our Cardinals hit. Oh, this is an aqua. Or a teal or whatever it's called. So this is a short print here. Short print Cubbies PCA. That's nice. I'm not sure how many copies there are of that, but it's very short printed. And then we got Reds Tyler Stevenson out of 250. So definitely a nice hit there for the Cubbies. Yep, unnumbered short print. To the naked eye, it might look like a rainbow foil, but that's definitely an aqua. And then we got Mr. Arenado. All right. Still sitting on 8 teams for the next break. It's going to be 1 jumbo and 1 Stadium Club hobby. So it should be 2 autos. Although a lot of the boxes we opened a Stadium Club, I'd say 3 of them had a bonus auto. So 3 of 8. Pretty good odds. Stephen Kolek, Estrada. All right, one backwards card here. Ricky. We got Mike Trout on the greatest hits. And that's going to be Joe Ryan on the rainbow foil. Kumar Rocker, Future Stars. There's Owen Cassie, Mizorowski. All right, either Giants or Astros here should be on the hit. Going to be a rainbow foil. Yordan Alvarez, Julio Rodriguez. Oh, it's Orioles. I was going to say, I know there's another orange team. That is Kobe Mayo, Future Star rainbow foil for the O's. All right, last pack here. Going to be a, thanks, Spoon. I like to mix it up a little bit. You see that we're doing Cosmic tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun. I was able to snag a case of that at not a ridiculous price. I mean, it's a ridiculous price, but considering how popular Cosmic is, could have been a lot worse. Of course, if it was a lot worse, I wouldn't have bought it. There's Bubba Chandler. All right, looks like we got a little RPA for our... I don't know if it's an RPA. It's a patch auto, though. Should be. Feels a little thicker. Nolan McLean, Aaron Judge, Kansas City, Carlos Estevez doing the Hadouken, and it's going to the Giants. Left-handed hitter Drew Gilbert. There we go. It's not a patch. Just a little thicker card, or at least the card in front of it was sticking. So there we go. We got going to the Giants. Drew Gilbert. That's not a terrible auto. Yeah, 2023 Cosmic. Not Cosmic. That one's going to Thomas Fanatic. 2023 Bowman's Best, and then the Finest Basketball. I'm really excited for that. I'm a big basketball guy. Haven't gotten into the cards so much because I was really not a fan of Panini, but now that Topps has the license, I'd love to be able to do. Oh, I'm doing the recap. We still have silver packs. Duh. That's like most of the reason for the break. All right, first silver pack. Looks like we don't have any color here. Cal Ripken, PCA, Mark McGuire, and Barry Larkin. That's not going to get it done. Oh, love it. Oh, we got a red, guys. I believe that's a red. That's a red to 5. A red to 5 out of the silver pack. Here we go. We got Justin Sin Garcia, Colson Montgomery, Mike Trout, going to the Astros, Yordan Alvarez, 3 of 5 on the auto. Let's freaking go. Going to Scotty P. Holy smokes, that's a nuke. That is a nuke. Congrats to Scotty. I don't even think he's in here. Are you in here, Scotty? Yordan, 3 of 5. That is awesome. Let's leave these rookies up real quick. Wow is right, Cade. What a hit. All right, we've got Skeens, Yamamoto Sanchez, so we'll spin for that one. Schwarber, Ohtani, Soto. We got PCA, Tyler Stevenson, Brett Beatty on the gold, Luis Morales on the gold Sandglitter to 50, CC Sabathia on the game used. We got Shohei Ohtani on the game used out of 150, Drew Gilbert on the Baseball Stars auto, and then Yordan Alvarez 3 of 5 on the white pack, not silver pack anymore, the white pack auto. Okay, let's spin for those ones real quick. Still got 8 spots left in that next break. So this is 802. 802. All right, so first card we'll spin for is going to be Phillies, Dodgers, and Mets. All right, so we're going to go Phillies, Dodgers, Mets. All right, we're going to shuffle 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I misspelled Dodgers. All right, we're going to full screen it. And we're going to spin. Good luck. All right, going to the Mets. Going to Soto. All right, and then now we're going to do Pirates, Dodgers, Phillies. So we're going to replace Mets with Pirates. We're going to shuffle 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Full screen it, and good luck. Pirates. So the two non-Philly, non-Dodger spots ended up with both the cards. Crazy how that works. But that one actually probably should go to the Pirates, considering Skeens was the NL ERA leader. So that one makes sense. All right, so we are good on that break. And we're going to close it out. Yeah, Hawaiian Slugger, you hit a nice Shohei Relic blue to 150. So nice hit there for the Dodgers. Red Sox Frank, welcome in. All right, we got 8 spots left in the Stadium Club mixer. And I put all those spots 10% off. The last 8 spots should be 10% off. It's a great box picked by Ray's mom. Let's see who we got left. We've got D-backs, Orioles, Astros, just hit it big in the last break. Marlins, Mets, Giants, Rangers, and Nationals. So I'm going to go ahead and bump it up to 15% off. Last remaining spots. Gonna do one jumbo, one stadium club. Still early over here on the West Coast. Folks probably eating dinner. Yeah, we hit a lot of Otanis. Hitting Otanis is never a bad thing. All right, looks like we're down to 6. Thank you, Spoon. Yeah, I know. I'm with you. My bank, I did so much Bowman draft. My bank account is like spinning. I'm still getting break results like trickling in. Let's hit you a big one, though. I mean, a lot of people are down on Stadium Club this year. I guess it's been better in the past. I mean, it's kind of a bummer that they took out the chromes. But also, the other thing I was thinking about, if the chromes really are as rare as they say, and we only hit one in 8 boxes yesterday, we only hit one chrome auto, then you got to be really careful about buying these boxes on the secondary market, because if the chromes are, not in very many boxes, they're going to be very easily like weighed to tell which box the chromes are in. So you got to be really careful like buying these on the secondary market, because scammers will like weigh the boxes. They'll pull the ones that are heavy that have the chromes in them, and then they'll sell the ones that are just not chromes. Now, of course, just because it has a chrome in it doesn't mean it's going to be like a super valuable box, but the odds are a lot better. That's why I tend to like to do, oh my God, yeah, lights on packs, like, or they'll bring their little scales to like Target, and it's like, come on. Generally I like to buy things in a sealed case, so that way, like, what you're getting. And customers can trust it, because you're saying, yeah, I'm doing, like with Cosmic, I'm doing 8 loose boxes, but those all came in a sealed case. So it's like, that I'm not like keeping any for myself, and nor would I do that, but some people out there would. But there's not, like, a lot of products are really tough. Like, I mean, I tried to get Stadium Club in a case, but it sold out like way too fast. Tried to get jumbos in a case, but I'm very transparent about how much I buy, and I always max out. So I always will get like 10 Stadium Clubs, because that's the max like loose boxes you can buy. It depends on different products, but Stadium Club and jumbos are both 10. So we did 8 Stadium Clubs yesterday, so these are the last 2 boxes, and we've done 7 breaks with jumbos. So the next 2 breaks will be 2 boxes of Stadium Club, 2 boxes of jumbos. I'll have 1 jumbo left, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I may do like a buyer appreciation break. So I don't know, unless there's a demand for it, but I think folks are kind of maybe moving past Series 1 a little bit. But other than, really, like, Series 1, a lot of people like Update, and Update's great because you usually get like the really good rookies that debut halfway through the season. Like 2 years ago, Skeens was in Update. Last year, Kurtz. So that's definitely a great product. But Series 1 is usually like really good too, because even later in the year, like the Roman Anthonys that weren't there for Update, they're in Series 1, and then you get all the stars. So like all the stars will have their base cards in Series 1. So when you can hit parallels of Ohtani. Now, Ohtani's different. Sometimes they give him cards in Series 2 because he's a pitcher, so you usually get a hitting one in Series 1 and then a pitching one in Series 2. But like your other stars like Judge are only going to be in Series 1. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. 4 spots left. Yeah. Yeah, and that's why basically like all these teams pretty much selling now at cost, because the demand for Series 1 has gone down significantly. And that's pretty typical with any product. Like once it's been out for like a week, usually it cools. Unless it's like really good, like Cosmic. I know there's like a huge demand for it. And especially with those hobby exclusive products like Cosmic and Pristine, like you can't just go to Target and buy a hanger, of Cosmic. You can for Series 1. So I'm sure a lot of folks are buying those as well. I know she's always grabbing the Orioles. I like that though. I'm the same way. I try to stick to my team, like the Angels and breaks, and it. I've been going after the in draft, especially the Royals and the Giants, just because I find that those teams are like really good values, and I don't know why folks haven't like priced them up. But the Royals have two guys, Hammond and God, what's the other kid's name? I've hit two of his autos. Sean Gamble. Those two guys are both first rounders. I think they're going to be really good. And then they have the Dan Marino SP chase. So and then you can usually get the Royals for way less than some of those top chase teams. So I like to buy the Royals when they're a good deal. And then the Giants have one guy in particular that's been super solid. It's not Cohen. I'm forgetting the names off the top of my head. Laser Viking would know. Oh, Killen. Gavin Killen. He's a stud. All right, maybe if I put the last 4 teams on 20%, will that get him gone? I can't go lower than 20. God, this marker's really bad, but let's see if this actually shows up. Ugh, not really. That is not great. Last 4 teams, 20% off. Nah, I feel you, man. Don't overextend yourself. They're just cards. Just for fun. That's why I like Breaker Toolbox, is that most of the guys here, I mean, and I say most just because I don't know some of them, but, Jaime, Wayne at Sun State, the pricing is really good. Nobody's trying to gouge anybody, and that's really nice. Because at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of guys sharing cards. And girls. I love how a lot of the folks that participate in breaks, like Danke, female collectors, man. It's great. Love to see it. Cool, thank you. I mean, I can eat the last 2 spots as well. We'll give it a few more minutes. Oh, yeah. I know. Spurs are cool. They're like an interesting team. Because it's not just Harper, right? I mean, Harper's great. It's Wemby, obviously. Even in year 3, his cards are pricey. And then, you have Castle. What a great team, though, huh? What a good young team. Totally. It's gonna be they're gonna be fun to watch, man. But I remember back, I first started getting into breaking, like as a customer, buying into breaks in when the 2023-24 cards were out through that cycle, and it was so insane because the second best rookie chase was Brandon Miller, and he's a great player, but like it was like 75% of the box was the Spurs. And then every other team was just like a tiny little piece. Yeah, Keldon Johnson. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I bought myself a bunch of flyers, and so like in every eBay sale I do, or I'm streaming on Whatnot right now as well, but I don't get much off of Whatnot. I try to put a little like flyer for Breaker Toolbox to hopefully try to build the community. Oh yeah, what a great team that was. Like Tim Duncan was especially impressive because like no one singular like skill or statistic was he like dominant in, but the dude was just like one of the greatest players of all time. And Manu is like the dude had like one of the quickest first steps, like couldn't stay in front of that guy. Like he would just make that move left and it's like you knew it was coming and it didn't matter. Oh, that's cool, Ray's mom. Yeah, I go into GameStop pretty frequently. The guys like know me there and like they'll be stoked. They'll save their cards that they pulled and then they'll show me when I come in like once a week or whatever it is. I usually try to stop by like on my way home on Fridays. And like you can get good deals at GameStop. Like they have they're starting to like have more stuff at their stores. And like I bought a box of 24 Bowman Draft like not that long ago, and that shot up way in price because obviously it has Kurtz and Cags and a bunch of other guys that are now like doing really well in the majors. And like they didn't update the price, so don't sleep on GameStop. Oh wow, that's cool. They're super. That sounds like they're super down to earth. Yeah, we're actually just rewatching. My son wanted to rewatch The Last Dance on Netflix, so we just restarted it again. Just kind of crazy. I mean, I know that's a little bit before the Spurs sort of took over right at the end of the Bulls run, but like a great era of basketball for sure. Oh, nice. I bet you were sweating that. Did it come back yet? Still waiting on it? Oh, yeah. So it'll be a while then. I'm still waiting. I just got back my sub that I sent in like the end of October, and I'm still waiting on the one that I sent in the end of November. I haven't gotten any notifications of it. All right, we got Giants and Rangers. I'm going to go ahead and just snag those two so we can rip. No sense in waiting. All right. Let's go. Break results are there. I'm going to put it up in the screen. All right. So now we need to pick boxes. So we either, for the jumbo, we've got top, bottom left, bottom right. So someone let me know which jumbo. We'll go 1, 2, or 3. And then we got box 1 and box 2. So 1 jumbo, 1 Stadium Club. Who wants to pick it? We can always do random. All right, so 2 for the jumbo or 2 for the Stadium Club? 2 and 2. I like that. All right, so we're going to go 2. And then we're going to go 2. All right, do you want to do the jumbo first or do we want to do Stadium Club first? Probably the jumbo, right? I'll open both and then we can decide. 2 is your lucky number. I like that. Well, that works out because we got 2 white packs as well. Empty box. And empty box. All right. Why don't we? You guys want to do a little mixture? We'll just go like across the whole top. Just whittle these packs down. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the Stadium Club packs and how annoying they were yesterday. It's all right. Last 2 boxes, I can get through it. All right. We got Luis Angel Acuna, Buster Posey, Matt Chapman, Caden Dana, Jackson Churio, Mark McGuire. We've got George Kirby on the red and rookie Cade Horton on the concentration. All right, now we'll do a jumbo pack. Will Vest for the Tigers. I kind of like this. This is fun, spanning the 2 years, 2025 product and 2026. All right, we've got David Wright, one of my favorite players. We've got Patrick Bailey on the greatest hits And looks like Rockies here. Yankiel Fernandez on the rainbow foil. The Judge. We'll see you now. Peyton Tolley. Mike Trout. Looks like we have another gold here. Like the 1/50, not the 1/2026. First pitch, Manny Fresh. I have no idea who that is, but that's going to the Guardians. Progressive Field. We got Phillies. Christopher Sanchez on the sand glitter. And looks like this might be Rays. Yep, Tampa Bay Rays. Tristan Peters on the gold foil. 37/50. Rapper producer Manny Fresh. Thank you, Spoon. Would I know any of his hits? I guess I could read the back of the card. It's always the guys behind the scenes, right? All right, we got Julio, Luis Castillo, Crochet, Olsen, Stanton, Shigano, Skeens. Some were saying that he is improperly throwing that football. I would not say that because I can't do any better than him, I guarantee it. Miguel Cabrera on the red for the Tigers. Now, I sorted all the cards from the Stadium Club breaks from yesterday, and I have to say I think the Tigers definitely overall did the best. Tigers were getting tons of hits. All right, we got Chase Mydroth, George Brett, Spencer Strider, Christian Campbell, Mick Abel, Luis Arise, and hey, there is Skeens. Nice hit there for the Pirates. Oh, I've heard Back That Ass Up. Hell yeah, I've heard that song. Great song. And then we got Pujols on the Savage Sluggers. Cleveland is like kind of a lightweight like powerhouse when it comes to talented people. Did you guys know Steph Curry was technically born in Cleveland? I mean, not technically. He was born in Cleveland. LeBron James, of course. It's just a hotbed of... What do we got here? Oh, we got a blue. Okay, we got a blue. I was like, why is there 4 base cards back there? Dollander, Austin Riley, Tovar, Benintendi. We got Trey Turner, Pedro Martinez. It's going to be Marcus Semien on the red. And then we've got a blue going to the Marlins, Connor Norby, rookie for the M's. The Fish. A rookie blue, we'll take it. Machine Gun Kelly, also from Cleveland. Put Mr. Norby up here for now. Yep, Jason Kelsey, Travis Kelsey. Famous Clevelanders. All right. We've got Altuve, Baldwin, Walker, Gore, Seiya Suzuki. We got Darvish. Looks like we have a red and, oh, that's an insert. Blue Jays, Shane Bieber, and Hai-Sung Kim on the break glass. Is it, Colby? Better on whatnot? Yeah, they're going to fix I know it's been difficult for people on phones to watch on Breaker Toolbox. They're going to fix that. YouTube shouldn't be terrible, though. Chase Burns. We need to hit Burns on a parallel. All right, backwards card time. Kyle Tucker, that trader. Ceddanne Rafaela on the greatest hits. And I think this is Guardians. It is Angel Martinez. Mr. Beast from Wichita, Kansas. My son loves Mr. Beast. All right, we got a gold. The traditional gold. 2026. Ooh, we got some sort of backwards. That's interesting. All right, let's do the gold real quick. It's Baltimore. It's going to be Dean Kramer. We got a backwards card under that one. Dean Kramer on the gold. Junior Caminero. We got Jose Ramirez on the all-tops team. This one looks like Marlins. Jacob Marcy. That's a good one. Good one for the Marlins. Marlins hitting a Norby and a Marcy. We'll take that. All right, and then I don't know what's going on here. We got a backwards one. It might just be an insert. Let's see. Profiles for the Diamondbacks, TP6. It is a numbered card. Corbin Carroll on the blue to 150. And I think the Diamondbacks were one of the last teams to go. So that is a nice hit for the D-backs there. Spoonie. Spoonie taking that one down. All right. Series 1 is kicking Stadium Club's butt. We gotta make that right. All right, we got a bronze here. Greg Maddux, Matt McClain, Barry Larkin, Frank Thomas, Vladdy Jr., Christian Walker. Our red, Jacob Wilson for the A's. That's a nice one. And then we got on the bronze. How about Adley Rutschman? Nice little color match there for the Orioles. Is that going to Dane Key? Did she snag the Orioles in this one? Would not be surprised. Oh, we got the Jacob Wilson. Don't forget about that one. Oh, you finally got the Orioles. Good for you, man. You're crushing it right now. Did you get the A's too, or was that Laser Viking? Oh, Ray's mom got the A's. Nice. That's a nice card, that Wilson. All right. Rhett Lauder, Jose Ramirez, Fernando Tatis, Sagesi. Got George Kirby, Riley Green, another Marlins, Sandy Alcantara, and then we got yours for the taking, Bobby Witt for the Royals. Got an auto here. Nope, just a 4 base card pack. Yuri Perez, or 4 after the hit. DeGrom, Alvarez, Mason Wynn, Manzardo, Hoffman. We got Mookie. And another A's hit, Luis Severino. All right, one more stadium pack, and then we'll go back to our Series 1. Jackson Holiday, Edgar Caro, Clayton Kershaw, McClanahan, Jackson Joe. We got Brian Wu. We got Adley Rushman, another one for Spoon. And then we got a Roger Clemens on the concentration. Well, yeah, we gotta see some Cardinals though. Hopefully they don't make us wait forever like they did in the last break. Oh, nice. Okay. You got the Royals in one. Blaze Alexander. I think he's on the Red Sox now. Roki on the Future Stars. Julio. Trout. The Miz. Ooh, do we have another numbered insert? That's crazy. We do. It's a purple foil, admit one. All right, we get David Ortiz, Caroline Marks for the Halos. We got Kumar Rocker on the Future Stars. And let's go, Chase Burns on the big ticket player, numbered to, I don't see the numbering. Where is it? It's not numbered. That's crazy. Purple foil, definitely, right? I'm not seeing a number. Maybe it's a pink. Maybe that's what it is. It's a pink. Pinks are also short printed. So pinks and aquas are definitely short printed. But in any event, that's a great hit for the Reds. I think Chase Burns is going to be a freaking star. Let's not forget Kumar. Oh, man, you were loving life as a Chiefs fan the last couple of years, huh? What a great team to root for. Kowser. Shohei. Dylan Cruz, Future Stars. This is Bubba Chandler. Joe Adele, my guy. 37 jacks last year. Absolute stud. All right, we got Brady House. He's a good rookie. We got Freddie Freeman on the greatest hits. And Atlanta Braves. Grant Holmes. Looking like a 70s porn star there. That one's for you, Colby. I think. Actually, did you have the Braves? You have the Braves in this one. Max Muncy, Bobby Witt, Naylor, Ballesteros, Will Smith, Brent Rooker, Bryce Terang, and how about Mark Vientos? I'm gonna stop sleeving up every red. Well, I mean, I'll top load them when I ship them, but I don't need. They don't need to go on the stage. Just the good ones. Tarek Skubal, Logan Evans, Corey Seager, Corbin Carroll, Royce Lewis, Zach Gallen. We got Brooks Lee, rookie for the Twins, and Cal Ripken Jr. on the Savage Sluggers. Brooks Lee gets a top loader and a spot on the stage. All good rookies do. And I know he didn't have the greatest of years, but I still consider him. I mean, he was a 6th overall pick. Out of Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. The California boy. Yeah, I'll be really happy when we're out of Stadium Club. Just because my fingers are not. They're not loving it. All right, we got an auto here. Our auto is here. Jace Young, Aaron Judge, Adames, Freed, Kobe Mayo, Andrew McCutchen, Logan Gilbert on the red, and we will sweat that auto. Dodgers duo Yamamoto and Otane. We have our relic in this pack. Baez, Rasmussen, English, Carroll, Muncy, Scott, Dean Kramer. There's Schlitter. Almost forget that he's in this product. A good rookie. Chase. Dansby Swanson. How many times have I pulled a Dansby Swanson relic recently? Too many times to count. That one's at least nice little sick patch. All right, turn these around. Put Mr. Swanson there. Got Yankiel Fernandez, Fernando Tatis, and Chad Patrick. It would have been great if that was Mizorowski. Oh, 8 autos last night from 2 breaks from Stadium Club? Wow, that's incredible. Put these guys up here. Welcome in, Sloth. Adolis Garcia. You know what we need to hit is a golden mirror. We have not seen one of those yet. We haven't really seen any of the special stuff. Like some good numbered cards, some good autos for sure, but we need to hit those like vintage stocks, canvas, those coolie ones. Just a rainbow foil here. McCutchen for the Pirates. James Wood on the profiles. And how about a Stanton on the rainbow foil? Not much, man. Just getting through some of this Stadium Club that's destroying my fingers. These wrappers are, I've just been battling with them nonstop. Brenton Doyle, Kumar Rocker, Adele Amador, Garrett Cole, Grayson Rodriguez. Kind of a weird choice to put him in this. to be honest with you. Ronald Acuna Jr., there we go. Nice one there for Colby. Not that he's a bad player, but he just hasn't really even pitched for the Orioles. So, I mean, barring the trade, still it'd kind of be weird to put him in this product. I guess they just had like a really good photo of him that they wanted to show. All right, we got another bronze and a red. Wheeler, Freeman, Wood, Acuna, Buxton, Marcelo Meyer, Alex Bregman, Trader, and Matt McLean on the bronze. B Mullet, what's up, bud? All right, now would be the time to see our bonus auto. Not in this pack. Junior Caminero, Pete Alonso, Matt Shaw, Abrams. How about Jackson Jobe for the Tigers? And we got yours for the taking. That's Julio. Scotty, you got a good card, man. You got a really good card. I won't spoil it for you in case you want to rewatch on YouTube, but you hit an absolute nuke in our very first break. The local news is going to probably want to interview you. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that crazy, but it was a big card. All right, so no extra auto in this box. How about Nolan Ryan on a red? That's not a bad way to end the Stadium Club. Well, actually, we haven't ended it because we got our... That would be a big card. Less big than that, but, you know, still very, very exciting. Let's just say it was an auto, and it was on a very, very good color. And it was a very recognizable name. Those are the only 3 hints I'm going to give you. All right, I won't spoil it. All right, Barry Larkin. We got Bryce Harper and New York Yankees team card, Bronx Buddies. I was going to say Bombers. There's 2 pitchers in that card. All right, so we should get our jumbo auto here. We're due for a nice auto. We're due. 2026. How about a Roman Anthony? That would be sick. It's going to be a 1991, so I've said this before, but usually these are very good names because they're either rookies or they're stars, because you don't get put on to a 91 card without being somewhat special. So we got Bryce Harper. We got J-Ram for the Guardians. This one's going to be Orioles. Trevor Rogers. And then our 1991 auto for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek. So they went old school on that one. It's not Roman Anthony, but it is a Red Sox. And a legend at that. He signed high. They were hoping he would sign here, but he's like, you know what? I'm going to sign where I want. I'm Jason Varitek. I'm Jason freaking Varitek. World Series champion Jason Varitek. Ended one of the worst droughts in Major League history, Jason Varitek. All right, here we go. We got our Stadium Club auto here. It's going to be Rangers. Will Clark. Wow, don't exactly picture him as a Ranger, but there he is. Will Clark. Put number 22 on there. One of the best lefty swingers in baseball history. All right, let's do our little recap. A lot to recap here. Oh, you know what? I did it again. We still got our white packs. Someone's got to remind me of this. This is where we hit the big one last break. Almost forgot about the white packs. Can't forget the white packs. All right, base pack to start. Devers, Fernandez, James Wood, and Nathan Church. All right, it's setting up exactly like it did last time. Second white pack. Absolute nuke. And doesn't look like it's going to be here because it's just base. Acuna Jr., Bobby Witt, some nice names. Yelich and Arenado. There we go. We got another Cardinal for Ray's mom. All right, so now we will do the recap. Kobe Mayo, Marcus Semien, Jackson Joe, Brooks Lee, Severino, Alcantara, Jacob Wilson. That's a nice one. Bieber, Skeens on the red, Cabrera, Kirby. We had McLean and Rushman. We only got 2 bronze in that box. Usually you get 3. That's weird. Marcy, we got Chase Burns on the pink. I'm guessing that's a pink because it's unnumbered, but that's a short print. We got Connor Norby on the blue. We got Corbin Carroll on the profiles, blue to 150. Dean Kramer, gold to 2026. Tristan Peters, gold to 50. Dansby Swanson, a little pinstripe action there on the relic. And then our autos, Will Clark and Jason Varitek. All right, so we got 18 spots left. I mean, not a huge deal if we don't get to it tonight. Let me see if I can discount it a little bit here. But we'll hang out for a little bit and see what we can do. Understandable, though, folks are saving their money for Cosmic tomorrow. Cosmic is... the case is arriving tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that. All right, I got the next break. Everything's at 10% off. Take a look. If not, no big deal. I'll kind of sit here and sort for a little bit, and we'll see if we can get some momentum on that one. But again, like I said, if not, no big deal. All right, Ray's mom, have a good one. Thank you. Fun hanging out with you. Thank you, Scotty. Down to 16 teams. What's up, Henry Muddy Butt? Nice. Yeah, there you go. I like that she collects the Orioles and she just like always goes after her team, and I respect that. Man, Angels cards have been hard to come by in these breaks. Holy smokes, I'm getting crushed. All right, if you're still watching, we'll reschedule this last one for tomorrow and see if we can't get it filled by then. Appreciate you guys hanging out. That was fun. We at least got 2 breaks done. Just be working on this last one. All right, guys. See ya tomorrow night. Cosmic will be here. Pristine will be here. Still got 1 box left of Stadium Club and 2 boxes left of Series 1. Excited for it.